Hi, this is Joanne. I am your career and professional development guru, where we believe in being your authentic self. We also believe that you do not need to be perfect in order for your dreams, your goals, and your visions to become a reality. And as a result, we transform lives and we increase productivity. Today's topic is being your authentic self. As I talked about before, folks are asking me about my branding, right? And so I talked about transforming lives and increasing productivity, what that means. And so today I want to talk about being your authentic self. Being your authentic self means showing up exactly who you are, right? It means knowing your strengths, right? Knowing your challenges, knowing your likes, and knowing your dislikes, right? It does not mean, I just want to say this, that because you're bringing your authentic self, that does not mean that gives you the permission to be rude or dismissive. That is not what that means. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that negativity there. But I needed to pause and let you know that that's not what we're going for, right? When we are being our authentic selves, we are bringing just who we are. Like I said, we know our strengths, we know our challenges, we know our likes, and we know our dislikes, right? And we are working to improve ourselves. We are working to bring our best self to the table, right? So for instance, someone may come along, someone in the workplace, because we're always talking about in the workplace, right? We're growing professionally in the workplace. Someone may come along and say, you know what? I noticed that you have great organizational skills, or I noticed that you have great leadership skills. Those things are great. Now, that is something that you're saying, okay, I kind of noticed that myself. I thought that was one of my strengths, right? So you already know somebody's confirming it for you, and that's fine, right? They're not telling you who you are. They're confirming who you are. So that's a total and complete difference, because if you don't know who you are, and if you don't know what your strengths and challenges and likes and dislikes are, somebody will come along and they'll try to identify that for you. And that's not what we're looking for. We want to already know when we show up to the table, when we show up in a room with our head, with our chest back, right? Chest back. Wait, let me get that right. Right? With our shoulders back, chest out, right? We already know who we are. So we don't want we don't want or need anyone to identify it for us, but a little confirmation goes a long way, and that's okay. And that's exactly what we want, right? So today's challenge is, right? What is your authentic self? Who are you? Who are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing into your workplace? And then what are the things that you can improve on? If you have your strength, you know your strengths and you know your challenges, and you want to bring your best self to that workplace, what does that best self look like? What does your authentic self look like? All right, that's your challenge for today. I am Joanne. I am your career and professional development guru, where we believe in being your authentic self. We also believe that you do not need to be perfect to bring your dreams, your goals, and your visions into a reality. And as a result, we transform lives. And wait, one more second, one more thing I wanted to say. When I say you don't have to be perfect, that means stop and drop where you are. If you're trying to go out and it's a dream or something that you want to accomplish, and you think you need to be absolutely perfect in order to make that thing happen, let me just tell you right now that you do not, okay? Start where you are. If you have a thought or you have a dream or you have a goal and you want to reach it right now, stop and reach it right now, okay? Stop and go for it right now. Don't let anybody stop you. Just start where you are. Just start where you are and just do it. Okay? All right. I'm Joanne, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye.